Today we're talking about communication with the dealerships and the service guys. So to help us out with that is automotive expert Tom Grothous. Welcome, Tom.
Glad to be here.
All right,
Glad
so
to
we want to know how to talk to the dealerships, the service people.
You know, communication is the thing that makes the world go round, and the lack of communication makes it really tough. And sometimes us people that are in the industry, we talk techie, EPRs and ETRs and things like that, and mass airflow sensors, And what happens is, it's not so much that we're trying to impress you or anything, but it's like going to the doctor. The doctor talks the big words. First thing you do to say to the doctor is say, come on, give it to me straight, Just make it simple so I understand what's going on. And a lot of times the customer isn't willing to do that, or they're so shell-shocked that they feel that
they can't
better
ask questions?
Well, that's normal, so that's what I should do. And sometimes it's on the customer to stop them and say, hey, whoa. And as a tech and as a service department person, it's up to us to communicate so the customer can understand us and to educate them on it. Some of the misconceptions, I'll give you one of the easiest ones is you take it into this service department and you haven't been there, but you've been someplace else. And they'll say you need your fluids changed because it's 30, 60, 90,000 miles. So what do? You say to yourself, I just had my antifreeze and brake fluid changed at this other place. Why aren't they seeing that? Well, what they're gone by is what the manufacturer says, 30, 60, 90,000 miles or whatever the manufacturer says. And if your car comes in there and they have no record of that, the first thing they're going to do is say, you should do your antifreeze or your the brakes. You still have half brakes on it, but yet you're 70,000 miles, so you might want to have your fluids flushed. Well, we should tell them that because they don't know. And they're just trying to make it so, for instance, automatic transmission, constant velocity transmission, that is a very expensive fluid. And it's very expensive to have it changed. So if you just had it changed and they say, well, you're at 100,000 miles and you really are 80,000 miles or past, you should have that fluid changed. And you go, boy, that's expensive. And they go, yeah, that's expensive, but that will save your belt that's in there, that metal belt, and keep your miles going. So they're only doing it for that reason. So that's the communication issue.
Yeah, so they just, I guess, just need to explain why things need to be done, right?
As us techs, we talk in tech jargon sometimes, and we think the customer knows what we're talking about, and they don't.
Yeah, but it's important for the customer to ask.
Exactly.
If you don't understand, say, I don't understand.
You don't get hard feelings because you've had some done, and then you think, oh, they're taking advantage of me. Now, there are people that do take advantage of you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that right now. But we're fortunate in the Lima area. You go to the big cities, I guarantee you, because that's where my grandkids are, and some of the stuff that they've been told, I just about fall out of my chair on it, because they're just telling you everything, and you end up, wow, this car might only be worth $400, but they want to put $2,000 in it. It's like, give me a break.
Do you think that's why customers are afraid to ask questions, because they're afraid to be taken advantage of?
Yes, I truly feel that way. But the more you communicate with your service tech or your dealer, you will have a better understanding. That's why I've always said, find somebody that you feel comfortable with, stay with them, use them as a resource. If you're in a different city and you break down, have a tech's phone number or a service manager's phone number, service writer's phone number, and ask them a question.
Yeah.
They will help you because they know you. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
That's some of the things that we just got to address.
Yeah, communication is the key.
Communication keeps everybody happy.
You nailed it. You nailed it. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on today.
Thank
Really
you for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
All right. Well, don't go away. Medical news is coming up next.